What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Virtual Redban number 729 this week. And yes, we are back at the old studio. It's destroyed, even more so than it normally is. I know it always looked destroyed in here, but it is more torn apart than ever because of the new studio. But welcome, happy Saturday. I'm having my third drink of the night. I went and had a little Mexican tonight, kids, and I had a little margarita. Oh, God. Margaritas are pretty much the only time where I'm out to dinner, and I'm like, you know what? I'll have a margarita. You know, that sounds good. Margaritas are always fucking good. So I've had 2 large margaritas already. So cheers to you guys. Happy Saturday. Oh, I'm back home, so I got Death Squad mugs again. That's right. And if you want to get a couple Death Squad mugs or some Death Squad merch, you know where to go. DEATHSQUAD.tv, the original. You go to DEATHSQUAD.tv, right at the very top, you can click on Shop Squad, and that'll take you to ShopSquad.tv. There you have all the mugs, shirts, and hats that you want. We have a bunch of new stuff in stock right now. Things are going, selling out pretty quick, though, so grab them while you can. I am finishing up a new Death Squad shirt that should be finished next couple of weeks, I would say. And then I have to send it to the printer. So keep an eye out for that in sometime in the future. But go to shopsquad.tv, or again, you could just go to deathsquad.tv to find everything, including every past episode of Kill Tony. You got links to Kill Tony's YouTube page. You got to check that out. And the Sunset Strip Comedy Club, which is my comedy club. That's right. I own a comedy club. And we have shows all week, tons of shows. Tomorrow we have Quarter Slots, which is a show where Cam Patterson's going to be on there tomorrow doing a 25-minute set. If you want to see a long version of his set, check it out. Go to sunsetstripatx.com. And my show, which is the secret show, is every single Thursday. So if you are in Texas, go to Sunset Strip ATX on a Thursday. And you'll check out the secret show. And man, last secret show, we had one of our biggest shows ever. We had Joey Diaz, we had Theo Vaughn, we had Cam Patterson, David Jolly, Hans Kemp. Man, hiccuping. We had Hiccuping there. Hiccuping's a new Asian comic. We had 17 comedians on the show, and man, just pop in after pop in of surprises. So check that out. Go to sunsetstripatx.com or deathsquad.tv has all the links. Hi guys, how are you doing in the chat? I'll tell you what, man, it was I haven't been here at this studio in a while, so everything was like out of order. Like nothing was working. It was just like old times, just nonstop tech support, trying to get this to work. And my Valve Index is at my new studio, and I forgot about that. And I was like, shit, what am I going to use? So I am going to try to go back to the big screen beyond tonight. So part 2 of virtual Redban's in virtual reality. And part 2, I'm going to try to use my big screen beyond again. I plugged it in just to see if it worked, and it looked, I did some updates and stuff, and it seems like it's back to working again. So we'll see if that's the case. Yeah. What's up, Potter? What's up, everybody? Yeah. I have some, before we, tonight is just catching up on some VR news. This is more of a chill episode. I wasn't even going to stream tonight. Actually, I was going to, all day today, I had this mission. I just have a lot of work to do because I have a lot of files I have to transfer onto my computer, and I have to make space for it. I have to back up a bunch of stuff because I'm going to start editing the Kill Tony Arena shows, LA shows. They come out not this week, but next week. I think I have 12 hard drives that I have to transfer onto my Mac. And so I have to make a lot of space for it. So it's been a lot of transferring today. And then I have to edit Monday's episode. And so I'm in the middle of doing that, but not with all these it's been a bunch of annoying stuff today. And on top of annoying stuff, I thought, while this is all doing its thing, while it's all transferring, maybe I can work on some stuff in the garage today. My garage still has boxes of stuff that I haven't opened from when I moved here, believe it or not. A lot of stuff I forgot about. A lot of stuff I forgot about. I found my Pip-Boy. You remember, the Fallout's so popular right now. I have a Pip-Boy that I got, and it looks just like it, and you put a cell phone in it and download an app. It makes it look just like a Pip-Boy. I should have brought that up to show you guys. But I found a lot of stuff that I actually honestly forgot I had. Found a lot of old video games, found a lot of studio stuff. I thought all this was all the studio stuff I had. I have like 3 more boxes of just wires and microphones. And I found a mixer I forgot that I had, and I wish I would have remembered because it's a badass mixer. I might take that mixer and put it in here and replace this Go XLR thing that I have fucking up every week. But one thing I did find, and I was so happy I found it, because this is something that I have been thinking about for a long time. I was like, you know what? I haven't seen it in a while, and I found it. So I thought I would show it to you guys. It's not that fucking cool, but it's kind of cool. This is pretty crazy. What's in this box? I forgot I did this a long time ago, when the company Oculus, who later got bought out by Facebook, which is now called Meta. The Quest? Well, it used to be called Oculus, the company. They were creating a new VR headset that will later become what you know now as the Quest, probably. They were like one of the first, if not the first, people to actually have a consumer headset. But they were actually the first one that I heard about when they were first designing it, before it even came out. Oculus Rift is another one. And I found out about it, and I was like, you know what? They're making a VR headset. I want to become a developer. I want to see if I can start like making some games for it or something like that. So I signed up to be a developer for the original Oculus. And one thing I got to do is they sent me a Oculus development kit. This is before it was released to anybody. I had this in my possession. I was one of the first people, at least that I knew, that actually got to use virtual reality. And it came in this really cool case, kind of, and when you open it up, you had what was one of the first virtual reality headsets ever made, before it even came out. And man, look how square that looks. Looks really square. Pretty much though, very similar to the headsets that we still use today. Uh-oh, one of these eyepieces fell out. I hope that just fits back in there. Okay. Got wires. Oh yeah, we got more eyepieces. Got tons of eyepieces actually. Got a power plug. Look at this we got an Oculus breakout box, which is what you would plug into your computer. Look at that big serial port there. Micro USB on there too. Yeah, but there you go. This is that. Now, not really anything else I could show you. The controllers that it used, I don't remember what controllers it was. If it had any controllers, actually. I don't even remember what the controllers were. Maybe there was some other controllers that were being used. Or I don't know. Maybe you just used your keyboard or mouse or something. I do remember it sucked. I remember the thing that a lot of people talk about, the screen door effect, where it looks like you're looking through something and there's like a screen door through it. It was really bad on it. I remember it being really bad. And there wasn't much to do because, it was just a development kit. You were supposed to make shit for it. And so there was the only thing that there was like a house where you could walk in and there was like a butterfly or something like that. It was pretty badass. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of interesting. I'm glad I still have it. That's kind of something, just to hold on to, because you'll be looking back at that and being like, what the fuck, dude? You have like not even the first one. This is like the 0.005 version of it or whatever. Thought that was cool. But yeah, that's the kind of shit I just have in my garage in boxes that I need to still go through. But my whole story though is, it was like 98 degrees today, 99, and the humidity was like 5,000, and it felt like 120 degrees outside. And tomorrow they're saying it's gonna we might break some records on how hot it is the next 2 days. So that's gonna be fun. So I tried, I was in the garage maybe 30 minutes in the shade of the garage, with the garage door open, and I couldn't last more than 30 minutes before I felt like I was going to die, and I had to go inside and pass out, and my shirt just soaking wet, just squeeze it into a bucket. Yeah, I'm kind of screwed. That's the bad thing about Texas. Once the weather starts like this, you really can't do much outside. Inside, you're fine. But even in the garage, even in the shade, it is so hot that and it's mostly the humidity that you really feel like you're just going to die. So I didn't get barely anything done today. And then after all that heat, I just went inside. I was like, air conditioning. These LA boys gotta get used to our summers. I mean, I lived in Ohio for 30 years. The summers were pretty much the same. Texas is a little bit more disgusting. But even normally in Austin, the humidity is usually not this bad. The humidity right now is pretty fucking disgusting. More so than normal, I would say. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like the last couple summers it hasn't been this bad. Yeah. How much did my solar cost? It cost a lot. It cost a lot. Waiting for a tax rebate on it, though, hopefully. I don't know whatever happened to that. Happy birthday, deadlifter, your 45th birthday. It's pretty close to my age. It's over now, deadlifter. It's over. Baking soda for sure. Did you see any of the tornado footage from Iowa? Yeah, I sure did. Actually, I follow a couple tornado storm chasers on YouTube, and I was watching it live when they were going through. They saw, like, they were driving, and then suddenly there was like tornado over there, and then there was like four tornadoes. One of the people I follow is this guy, which is his name is Storm Chaser Brandon. This is the guy I believe. Yes, this is the guy I was watching when it went through the tornado. Let me see if I can find the video. Yeah, this is like, I was watching this live when he was going through this shit. Look at that. Too. I know it's a rush for them. That's just completely scary. I've seen two tornadoes in my life, one closer than the other, but when you see it in real life, it's terrifying. Look at that. Back the fuck up, Brandon. Back the fuck up. Dude, stop. There's debris coming down at you. Stop your fucking car. Sorry, stop. I see it. You do not see it. It's over your left shoulder. There's going to be a roof hitting over you here. Hold on. Clear. Go. You're landing in the field. The entire roof. No joke. We've got a house destroyed. Go up that driveway. Check if there's a house. Otherwise, we'll continue for anybody else. Pretty crazy, right? Yeah, that guy seemed like he was a little bit overreacting. But no, he had the whole thing. Like, he's broken up into clips, I believe. Oh, here's the live. This is the one I was watching. And like, it was just nonstop tornado after tornado. And then look, he pulls into this neighborhood right after a tornado just went through it. The Dollar General, they're staging EMF and fire at the Dollar General. Copy. Here it is. Check this out. Looks like a normal neighborhood, right? Like a little small town. Little small town.
We're only 0.8 of a mile away, so I will head straight for there. I'm not gonna...
Everything looks okay now. Everything seems in place.
Yeah, I hope we can get past that tree.
Oh, what's this? A tree in the road?
That's fine.
And mind you, the tornado just went through this little town. You can kind of see up ahead all the trees are missing. Start seeing some debris.
I don't know how bad this is, but we may just want to park at the Dollar General ourselves.
Oh shit. We got multiple homes hit to our south.
Copy on that. Let's get this kid up here and then we'll come back. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. We're going to have a flat tire anyway. Chase is over. I'm going to let Corey know we're going to be all hands on deck here. I see nobody coming to help these people.
Fox and Corey were unable to respond. Greenfield has taken a very serious direct hit to this.
Look at that.
We're still transporting one.
Isn't that scary?
EMS, but Greenfield has taken a pretty serious hit. Looks like the worst.
I mean, look at that. All these old houses that are probably like over 100 years old. I mean, this looks like a really old town. You know, like these houses probably been around for a while. Gone in a second.
Massive structural damage.
And by the way, in the back of their car, they picked up a kid, like a baby with a head wound from another tornado, a different tornado. And they're trying to get it to the hospital, and the hospital's on the other side of this tree/house that's in the middle of the road.
Please let us know.
We're going to be unable to proceed further due to damage. We're 0.2 of a mile from the staging point. I'm going to go talk to fire.
Copy. I'll assess the kid.
Anyways, you get the point.
Okay, well, we need help.
Look at that.
I can't tell who's the who's.
There you go. Anyways, follow Storm Chaser Brandon Kopic. Just one of the many storm chasers that I actually follow on YouTube, because they do it live, and while it completely scares and freaks me out, it's always interesting to see, because they usually start their streams like they do live streams, and they'll start it like, and it looks like a nice day outside, and next thing you know, they are 2 hours later, they're in the middle of one of the biggest storms ever. They're just running towards the horrible fucking nightmare that is tornadoes. Yikes. There was a tornado recently, a couple miles from my house, a couple years ago, which was pretty intense. There's one in Temple the other day. Yep. Redban, newer fan here. I've been watching a ton of the old Kill Tonys. Can you speak on William's drinking days? How much real animosity was there between William and the crew? William was on a whole nother level of he would be drunk by noon. I mean, he would go through like a 12-pack in one sitting. To really see like a good, what me and David Lucas had to deal with is if you go to my YouTube channel, Redban, the one you're on probably right now, you scroll down to Brothers in Cursive. Any of these episodes, this is during William's drinking days. And I remember one of the worst episodes ever that still haunt me and William, or me and David, is this one, episode 37, because he was just on another level of wasted and was really embarrassing. Where it's so bad, we actually started off the episode, I don't know if you saw that or not, with an apology to Eric Griffin. I forgot that we actually did this, but me and David, like, this was the thing that almost broke us because of how bad this episode was. I don't remember either. I just remember him being really wasted, and it was embarrassing.
Like, I can't trust any information. I don't know what's going on.
Who does that fall to? Who does that fall down to? Where we can't get information? What's going on?
That's part of the problem. See, that's the real question is, like, where do we get the information from?
They just
You
dropped
can't trust them. Listen, the big...
release something saying that
What's that?
All right, he was it will
So
never
how
be
do
like
we
that
stay
again.
here? How do we do?
Well, this is my
How
whole
do we
point.
do comedy
It's
now?
more than just a comedy, because, like, the thing that made the Comedy Store great...
I mean, now looking back at it, I think it's hilarious, but yeah, there you go. It was bad, but he's so great now, so yeah. No wonder you hated that show when it was on. I mean, it was hard. It was hard for me and David, dude. It was hard. Excuse you. Or, excuse me. Speaking of drunks, excuse me. I'm just trying to get some more ice in my drink. We do have a bunch of VR stuff. I guess we could take a look at. Holy shit. Gummy bear. I don't feel like doing VR shit right now. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we get into VR news? Oh, that's another thing we could talk about. Fuck, I can't even believe I forgot to even tell you. By the way, if you missed last episode of Virtual Redban, episode 728, that was a fun episode. We talked a lot about EV cars and stuff, about like how I'm about to get a new car, and how I decided against getting a Tesla, which is mind-blowing to me, which is crazy because I love Teslas, but you know, they got issues, guys. And but I ended up just talking about this also on one of the latest episodes of the Joe Rogan Experience. I was on episode number 2155. Wearing our spacesuits, and this was a fun fucking episode because we talked about if you haven't seen that, check out Joe Rogan Experience 2155. But we ended up talking near the end while I wasn't talking to an iPad. So anyways, check that out. Fun times, always fun times when I can go back on JRE and talk just nerd out with Joe, because that was one of the best things about the old days of JRE is just because a lot of people probably know this, but Joe's a huge nerd, just like me, and we would just geek out all the time. Yeah. It is weird though when they fuck up a car though, like they have like the front part of a car, like, oh man, that looks so sexy, and then you look at the back and it's just like PF Cruiser. Yeah, PF Cruiser was probably one of the first ones that really just that's just the whole car. Now that I look at it, that's just an ugly ass car. PT Cruiser, not PF Cruiser. I'm thinking Pflugerville. Yeah. Oh, and the things I was talking about, there was a very realistic. I don't know why Joe didn't show it on. I guess he didn't want to get a copyright strike, but there was this video, and like this came up on my timeline, and I didn't even realize like how young Will Smith looked. I guess I just wasn't paying attention, but it was pretty good AI and pretty good voices and stuff. Check this out. This is Will Smith and Chris Rock. Yeah, that's old, very old Will Smith, though, now looking at his hair.
Look, we all have our natural instincts. You know, if
a shot, if a left hook is coming, some people want to duck, you know, and some people naturally want to put their glove up. That's my natural reaction is this. It's the complex simplicity of greatness. And
a lot of it's timing, right?
Absolutely. I mean,
timing's like an athletic thing.
Right.
But your timing's probably closest to your dad or one of your uncles. You know what I mean? It's like...
Why was that funny?
Hey.
What made that funny?
Oh, this is Actor Studio? Okay. I thought it was AI. I didn't even know. Somebody just edited it, but that's hilarious. That's just Actor Studio. Is that what it is? Is that AI or is that Actor Studio? It has to be. I think it's AI, right? Who knows? But they have a bunch of one, like Kevin Spacey just talking to himself.
When you asked me to share my feelings, this is not something I'm ever asked.
They got, let's see, Jonah Hill and Tommy Hill. Here's the Kanye and Elon.
You know, I feel like this is kind of appropriate.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Absolutely. I think that's fair to say.
Yes. Because we talk about real issues and we put a twist of humor on it so people can swallow the pill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can point to pretty much anything. And
yeah, any situation you're going through, from spaceships. I've been working this grave shift and I ain't made it. I wish I could buy me a spaceship and fly.
Listen, there's such a significant amount of capital that's needed to buy a rocket, and the number of people that really understand rocketry in the world is a very small number.
Well, I really started taking it seriously like in the 7th grade.
Well, it's a huge difference. It's a very difficult technical challenge.
No.
Well, I studied physics. But
it's not about, it's people that might be better programmers, but where I think I really won is I had the heart. And I feel like that's all you need.
I mean, come on. This is fucking hilarious. I started getting really serious when I was in the 7th grade. Oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna get a copyright strike for this, but I just want to watch it.
Among other things. Right now, my time is split roughly evenly between Tesla and SpaceX.
Listen, you gotta speak whatever you say with conviction. You know, I'm speaking exactly like how I spoke when I was broke, how I speak on an everyday basis, how we all speak.
Right.
Anything in life that you put your mind to, you can do, right?
That's probably my core skill.
So use that ability to maybe change the world.
I mean, this is just amazing. By the way, I'm watching these videos. It's called The Talk. They only have 27,000 subscribers, which seems crazy to me. Because this is funny and very realistic. It looks like an old interview, doesn't it? And now I get it why you know, like actors and people don't want. I mean, this looks real. This looks real enough where, like, no, man, this is all we need. We don't even need like the real Kanye. This works, and this is right now. Can you imagine 10 years from now? It does look.
I would like to.
It does look like a Lex interview
at some point, but it's I've got my kids as well, and
You got to take advantage of this. The world is your oyster.
Sure,
I'm
but,
just a genius in training.
Well, success for me, for Tesla, is that we've accelerated the advent of electric cars by at least 5 years. So that should
Drug
be...
dealing just to get by. Stack your money till it gets sky high. We wasn't supposed to make it past 25. Joke's on you, we still alive. Throw your hands up in the sky and say, we don't care what people say.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
I wrote that just now.
Sure.
Fucking brilliant. That is so good. God, I could just watch all these right now. Wait, let's just see what this John Mayer one's like. Oh God, Neil Young and John Mayer. Oh my gosh.
See, I've been me my whole life. I've watched me.
You know.
Wait, this has to be. Is this a really AI video? Because this looks a little too good. You know what I mean? Like, this looks too good. And how do they only have 27,000 subscribers? How do I have more subscribers on this dumbass channel doing virtual Redban than this fucking shit that probably cost a lot of money? Like, I almost think that this is like edited, like somebody said, like that PBS show, like they just took like 2 different interviews from a PBS show and put them together. Wait, here's Will Ferrell. And Jay-Z.
I'm not a very good salesman.
Right.
I just hope that we will connect on how we feel.
I like to believe that.
I told everyone we would.
Yeah, I mean, of course. Of course, but we want to do something. We have the dialogue. Let's have a real dialogue and make some real progress.
That's not an easy feat.
Mm-mm. But luckily, my sophistication level is one of the highest ever.
Yeah.
Ever. You know?
Which is not bad.
It's like, wow.
Right. You're watching going, how did he do that?
Well, it's a sense of it can be done. It's like natural. That's what happens.
Charlie Rose show, maybe? Let's try that. Charlie Rose. You might be onto something. See, I don't think that this is even AI. I think this is just a master cut of a real interview show. Yep. Goddamn, you're right. Who said that? Crip. Crip is right. That's exactly what this is.
For me, it exploded, and I always remember. I mean, I've never.
All right.
He was
Well,
just
now this is not as fun anymore. Because I was thinking, holy shit, this is amazing. Now this is just a super cut, which is still good. That is still fun and amazing. I'm just gonna do something real quick, guys. Okay. You guys didn't see anything. You guys didn't see anything. Do. Well, we found out. That's like those hilarious videos that somebody, God, what's his name on Instagram? I love him. He does that with like Joe Rogan podcast a lot, and they're so fucking funny. I forget his name on Instagram. If anyone remembers, let me know. God, what is that one? You guys know what I'm talking about? He's a good. I haven't actually seen one of his videos lately. And I hate how Instagram just doesn't let me go through my DMs anymore. Like after like a day, then it just skips like from like a year ago, which is crazy. Like I can't go back in chronological order of my DMs anymore. It just stops. Does yours do that? Ping trip, is that what it is? Why does that not sound? I think there's a lot of people that do it, but I don't know if that's the one I'm thinking. Let me just double check. Ping trip. No, yeah. Oh yeah, that is him. Oh, it is him. Dude, this guy is so fucking funny. Follow him on Instagram if you haven't. He does the same shit. I forget which one that really made me laugh. I know this one is kind of, wait, which one is, let's see. No, not that one. No. I think it's this one's funny if I remember.
What's going on?
We'd like you to put the f***ing kibosh.
I can't.
No more.
No way.
Shut up, pussy. I'm the boss. Shut the f*** up. Just gotta get rid of it. I don't like any of it.
How dare you?
You look like a crazy person.
You're just jealous that I have hair.
This guy's a dork. You look like a moron.
Hey, why don't you shut the fuck up over there,
Yeah,
tits?
how dare you?
What the hell's going on here?
Look at him.
What the f? No. No. You look like one of those crackheads.
It's so stupid and funny at the same time. I love it. He has a bunch of them though. He does a really good job though with just. Oh, this one is the first one I think I saw that got me on.
No.
I just ate a waffle 2 days ago. I was eating a waffle. It's so good. Let's do it.
We're not doing shit. You're fat. You're eating all day long.
I'm going to go ahead back in there and eat some food.
Go be fat. Go be real fat.
This weekend I ate at Denny's and Waffle House. Both were pretty good.
You want to be fat?
I'm not that fat.
Lies.
No.
Lies.
No.
So many lies, dude.
No.
You're fat as I'm a realist, bro. I know who you are.
Stop, dude.
So you can't come around me bullshitting me, man. You're in the dungeon. Your life sucks. You know you suck. You know that you're a born loser.
Who are you?
I'm David Goggins, bitch. I shouldn't be here right now talking to you. You fat, sloppy motherfucker.
He's a bitch.
I ain't no bitch.
He's a bitch.
You are exactly who the I thought
This
you
guy's
were.
gay.
You don't know shit.
You like guys each other in the butt.
You shut the fuck up. Don't be a bitch. Come out here spreading lies about me, motherfucker. You want to run your mouth about me and talk your little shit? You get your ass kicked.
We're fighting each other.
Headshot, bang. You get choked to death.
Do you like pancakes?
No.
I mean, come on. That shit is so fucking funny. And that is time consuming, by the way, also, you know, doing that editing and trying to find what matches and what responses. Like you have to go through everything, you know. God, that takes its own talent. And good job on Ping Trip. Find him on Instagram again, Ping Trip. It's PINGTR, the number 1 and P. Hilarious motherfucker. God, I haven't actually even watched this Cat Williams one. Should we just watch the Cat Williams one? Neil deGrasse Tyson one's good. All right. I guess Where the fuck is Neil deGrasse Tyson? I don't know. See Neil deGrasse. Actually, you know what? I want to watch. This one.
Nah. No. It sucks, dude.
It sucks.
You f***ing hack. Oh, it's the worst.
Why is that?
It's boring. It's f***ing lame.
Yeah, you guys are just like mean.
You're a big loser.
What a loser.
Yikes.
A lot of people like it.
Dude, shut the f*** up.
Be nice.
Shut your mouth.
Oh my God. You don't.
What the? Why would you invite this guy?
All right, I don't like this anymore.
We're eating.
I don't like it. I just want you guys all to know that Post Malone is one of the nicest people you'll ever meet in your life. I don't like watching that. No, I don't want to watch it anymore. I do kind of want to find that new deGrasse Tyson one, though. Wait, am I on this one?
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Is it? Damn it. God, I actually would hate to see one with me in it. That would not be fun, probably, because it does get kind of mean, huh? Zoinks. Where is this Neil? All right, you know what? That's another one. Oh, there it is.
I'm telling you, gravity really is the curvature of space and time.
I'm not buying it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
As the area of our knowledge grows, so too does the perimeter of our ignorance.
Oh my.
Stare into the abyss of ignorance that awaits you.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. What the hell? Oh my God.
Enough. Dude, I get your perspective. Let me be the opposing view.
No, that's not how that works. Are you standing in the way of this?
You're frustrated by all the various questions.
You don't know me.
Okay, but you seem a little oddly defensive about something that's scientific.
You die, all right? I'm telling you, gravity really is...
Oh, God. All right, let's one more. Let's do one more. Let me do no whammies, 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 no whammies. Alex Jones.
Your new studio's like an alien spaceship. Like aliens figure this out or something.
But hold please. But hold please. You're drunk.
Yeah. Joe, what I want to do is talk to you right now. I want to just say, I love you. Look. I need you.
It's the sweetest thing I've ever seen Alex do.
Let me break down.
Are you okay?
Oh, I knew it.
Let me just tell you.
Oh, jeez.
I'm biologically a girl.
No, is that true?
Yep.
Come on.
Yep.
Well, how do we know?
Joe, I swear to God, I want to have sex with you.
I think you should settle down.
There's nothing I want to do more than that.
Let's not go down that road.
So sexy. This is when it gets good.
That seems crazy.
I want to give you the big enchilada. My big enchilada.
Don't give me one of those. You keep that shit away from me, motherfucker.
No. Let's go right now.
No.
I'll get on my knees right now.
Stop. You blew me.
I'm really good at it.
He's great.
Oh, my God.
What's the goal?
Gay orgy.
This is my version of a Make-A-Wish kid going to Disney World.
I mean, it's a big gay hookup deal.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I can't.
This is great.
Just have some.
No, I can't. I can't.
B fucking S.
Okay, hold on. Settle down.
All right.
Okay.
Now I'm pissed.
I cannot.
Give up your body or I will kill everybody.
You're going up against forces that are way too powerful. You don't even know what you're knocking on here.
Joe, I'm true Illuminati.
If you go against these people, you find you're dead.
This is why you get banned from the internet.
Shut up, I'll kill you.
There's a lot of issues.
Shut up, this is a very important ritual. Joe, I'm gonna tear you up. You're gonna get hammered.
Oh my God, this is so great.
I'm in charge, bend over.
I'm getting hammered.
Yeah!
Well, you could be molested by worse people.
I mean, just fucking amazing. Gosh darn it. Gosh jiggly wiggly. Great job. Great job, Ping Trip. Beautiful. Instagram, Ping Trip. Amazing. See, I'm so glad we found that. Whoever it was that originally said that, I don't know, that we found out that that was just Charlie Rose. That wasn't AI when it came to Will Smith and Chris Rock. And we ended up on Ping Trip, which is just always so great to end up on something that I enjoy, that I haven't shared to you guys. You know, there's so many things that I always forget, like, oh, I should tell you guys about this, you know? And that's one of them. Man, those two margaritas definitely have changed what is usually a normal virtual Redban. This is way harder. This is way harder to do virtual Redban when I'm already. This is why I always have my first drink at the beginning of the virtual Redban, because it's way hard. Like, I feel wasted right now. Like, this is fun when I'm feeling this way and I'm in virtual reality, but when I'm like actually trying to talk and like pay attention and stuff, kind of sucks. Well, we do have a couple. You know what? We do have a couple news stories that might be interesting. I have like 10 news stories I wanted to talk to you guys about, but I think out of these 10, I'm sure that none of them are worth half the shit. So I'm ready to just cherry pick a couple of them. And one is the first one I want to show you is because this is a friend of mine. And I love this motherfucker. One of the nicest guys ever. And he's always like ahead of the game. He's always like super tech guy like myself. And that is deadmau5. deadmau5 concert experience comes to social VR music venue Soundscape. Soundscape announced a collaboration with deadmau5, and this was initially released in 2017 as a companion piece for Burning Man. The new version of Soundscape is now showcasing a virtual concert series where deadmau5 performs his latest tracks. They haven't had a chance to see it yet, but seeing anything that's VR mixed with deadmau5, that's simple math. That has to work. Now, there is a trailer. It's probably going to give me a copyright strike. So make sure if you are watching this live that you hit subscribe and hit that notification bell, because a lot of times these episodes, like these episodes where I just show a lot of shit, usually I get copyright striked like crazy. And so the replays always have chunks missing or they're muted and stuff like that. So make sure you watch these virtual Redbans, at least part 1 live. Because let's take a look at this trailer. I'm sure I'm just going to get a copyright strike here. Yeah. It's like the audio keeps on fucking going in and out. Looks like you can pick your own character, make like what, like a video game. You pick your rave boy. Yeah, if I'm going to a rave, I'm definitely going to look like that guy. It would be like, yeah, I want to like be like train spotting guy. I want to have good lips, good pouty lips, good eyebrows, shaved head, of course. Yeah, and give me a typical, am I a guy or a girl body / uniform? Like a, wait, am I a girl? Wait, oh, that's a girl. Okay. Yeah, I'm a girl. That's why I got those pouty lips and nice eyebrows. Okay. All right, Red. Oh my God, is he making Wendy right now? Okay, now I'm on board. Okay, turn this boat around. You're not gonna do the blue and white dress, are you? Well, that would be fucking cool if you did. Okay, enough of this. I want to see what they are. So this, I guess, like, this is pretty much soundscape. So I'm guessing you go in with your headphones on in VR, and you're in a mushroom village, and your eyes are absolutely tripping right now. You are on a lot of drugs, but this is something that you do maybe after you smoke some green tea. You go here and then go to a Dead Mouse concert. Like, so I guess you would just, this is real time gameplay footage, by the way. So you just kind of walk around this magic forest, right? And you probably could, this is pretty much VR chat. This is pretty much part 2 of Virtual Redban. If you haven't watched part 2 of Virtual Redban, it's coming up. But you just go up to like strangers and friends. And I guess they're about to watch a concert or something. This is totally a dumbed down version of what we do every night in Virtual Redban. Okay, I guess you can go in this little Best Buy display unit thing here. What's this all about? I'm trying to mute it a little so I don't get too much of a copyright. Concert going on here yet? Let's just skip ahead. Oh yeah, I mean, but look. I mean, you're dancing on the ceiling. You're doing some dancing on the ceiling here. Looks like you can take some. Yeah, so going to a Dead Mouse concert in this world, fuck yeah, bring it on. This sounds like a good time. I'm actually going to do this. Anyways, when is it? The Dead Mouse concert is said to be around an hour long and take place during our inside Soundscape's Twilight Thicket Zone. As a one-time payment of $40 though, the PC VR exclusive, $40 is actually kind of a lot. Make it $10. I mean, that $40 is a lot. Unless I can like rewatch it for life and I can download it onto my computer, $40, I'm sorry, Dead Mouse, but $40 seems like a lot of money to go to a live concert in VR. I don't know. That seems like a lot, guys. I hate to see it. I hate to see it, guys. I don't like that price. $40. Come on, man. Why is that more expensive than a real concert ticket? You know? $10. VR experience, $10. That's $10 VR experience, and I could rewatch it again, I think. $40 seems like a lot, and I would get it if this was like Dead Mouse was like creating all the technology just for this concert type thing. Like he created this whole social thing, and even that is just a copy of like what a creator does for free in VR chat. But and it looks probably better. That just seems like too much. And I have a feeling you probably can't rewatch it like 6 months later. I don't know, man. That doesn't seem right. I don't know about that. Huh. Vision Pro, which has been really hurting. I'm going to be the first to admit, like, Kevin Pereira, if you guys know Kevin Pereira, G4, used to do the Pointless podcast with him at Death Squad. Old friend Kevin Pereira contacted me yesterday about the Apple. We just talked briefly about the Apple Vision Pro. He absolutely hates it. I don't hate it as much as him, but he makes it seem like he hates it. But he's right. There's nothing to do on it, you know, except for 3D movies. There's no reason for me to pick up my Apple Vision Pro right now. I'm kind of just waiting. which kind of sucks because like I'm sure Apple Vision Pro 2 is going to come out and all the cool shit's going to come out. Like us early adopters kind of got fucked with the Apple Vision Pro, and it kind of sucks. There's nothing coming out for it. Well, there's a couple things, I guess, that are coming out for it. Apple Vision Pro gets another fully immersive VR game with crossplay to other headsets. Now, that's good news. Let's just look at the trailer, I guess. By the way, this is called Demio. What they're showing right now is that there is crossplay. This looks actually pretty badass. You're going to have your little iPad there. You can have your little laptop there. Or you could just be an Apple Vision Pro and all play the same game. It's like, this looks like playing, like a board game or one of those games that I never get into, like one of those card type style games. But honestly, this looks kind of fun. And I bet if I sat down with a couple of you guys, we would have fun probably playing this over some drinks and some green tea, probably, right? But is it like Apple, like, I gotta buy the headset, man, for this? No, it's definitely not like that. I'm sure you could probably play this on another headset, I'm guessing. Actually, I know for sure that you could. I believe that's on Quest and everything. I think we've talked about this game before. Still good to see. Good to see. Now, I think I had another Questy. What am I talking about? Apple Vision Pro-y game that was announced. I could just skip to that because that would make sense. Maybe I don't. I thought I did. Oh, God. I thought I for sure did. What the heck? By the way, me saying what the heck is not because I'm not trying to curse. Here we go. Here's another one. It's because the less you curse, the more YouTube... We all are slaves to YouTube here on YouTube, guys. New trailer shows Marvel What If gameplay on Apple Vision Pro, reveals May 30th release date. Again, let's just watch the video. Now, this is not a fully immersed game, I don't think. I think this is one that actually... Oh, you can play between AR and VR. So you can either... So when you play this, it's going in between real life and full VR. Let's take a look at this. It's Marvel Studios. It might be good. What if?
Time.
Keeps
Space.
on ticking.
Reality. It's more than a linear path. It's a prism of endless possibilities. I am the Watcher. I am your guide through these vast new realities. Your world is facing an unprecedented threat. Multiversal villains have broken from their destinies, altering their fate. And you...
I do kind of like the art style there. I don't know if you guys caught that, but when he caught like this reminds me of like sexy old school G.I. Joe, but better or something. I mean, this is some good artwork right here. I like it when games actually have some decent artwork.
Their destinies, altering their fate. And you have been chosen.
All right.
And I know just the one who can help.
See, this is what I'm saying. It's combining your real life and VR. Obviously, the guy that's playing this is supposed to look like this is his real living room.
Master Wall, good to see you.
Watcher, just once I'd like you to summon me for something other than the fate of all existence. I've brought what you asked for.
Oh, it's not for me.
Absolutely not. These spells could fracture their very being across reality.
Quit scaring them.
Fine. Magic for everybody, hooray. Let's go, first year. You're going to be faced with
I'm not going to lie. This is actually pretty cool looking. Like, not many games I'm kind of angry that, you know, Apple doesn't have like their own controllers and stuff like that. Not many games seem like it's good for just hand controllers. This is kind of like, okay, this is cool, but, you know, we need more of this, obviously. This looks pretty decent so far.
to be faced with a choice. All who used Infinity
And the art
Stones
style is
are-
great. Okay. Exclusive on the Vision Pro. Wow, that's something I haven't seen in a while. Or if ever. Okay. See? I'm getting excited here. I dropped my vape. Oh my lordy. Is this an exclusive game for the Apple Vision Pro that's actually looks pretty badass and uses hands instead of controllers in a good way? And it takes your AR and mixes it with VR in a convincing way? I like this. I like this. And that's something that, you know, there needs more of this. Like experiences is what they called it. They called it a experience. And I think we need May 30th, which is, 5 days away. I'm definitely going to try that out. But experiences is something that, when you go to one of those places at the mall that does VR, that's an experience. That's like something totally different than like home VR. And I thought I had this segue is going to take a weird turn. I thought I had a video of this new experience, but I don't. Oh, yeah, I do. So that's where this comes in. Warhammer 40K Space Marine VR experience revealed with new teaser coming to VR attractions this year. So this is one of those places you go to a mall and they have like a VR place and you can like rent VR with like 4 of your friends. It's like going to like an arcade. All right, calm down, eager beaver. This is a new experience. Let's check it out. This is called Warhammer Community. This is we'll talk about it in a bit. Let's just watch the trailer. I'm getting text right now. October. Yeah, great trailer. Super short. Just short enough so I can, yeah. So look for that in like, all those places at the mall. All right, what else do I have? Do I have anything else I really give a shit about? New golf game, I guess. Golf is always cool in VR. This is a new game that's coming out. It's the same studio behind Hot Shots, which is a game I love. All right, this clapping thing, it's a golf game. When's it come out? What do we got here? It's coming to the Quest. It's called Ultimate Swing. Does it tell when it's coming? Well, okay, fuck. Who cares? Riven. Remember that game? It's confirmed to launch on Quest 2 and 3 later this year. Here's the trailer. Wait. We don't have it's not a gameplay trailer. But anyways, Riven used to be a fun game. It used to be the sequel to Myst, if I remember. Perfect for VR. Downtown Club racing game steers onto Quest App Lab, which is a good racing game. And it's going to be on the lab on June 14th for $16. So if you like that, I'm just going through this real fast. Sushi Ben, a VR manga adventure Sushi Ben, arrives next week on PSVR 2. Guys, PSVR 2, don't sleep on it. They get real good games. And, you know, they're not selling much. If you have a PlayStation 5 and you don't have a good computer and you're on the fence, you can't go wrong with a PlayStation VR 2. Just buy the VR 2, man. You probably get it pretty cheap somewhere. It's a really good VR. They have good games on it that you don't find everywhere else. Let's check out Sushi Ben. This is probably a bad example, but...
Rated T for teen.
このちょっと傷んで危うい匂いのするマグロをぶつけますよ。
今日から入居される方ですよね。
ちょっとそこのあんたたち、私のウィッグコレクションを返しなさい。
寿の土壌、通称青蛇のアギトだ。
あんただな、カモメギャング団の縄張りを荒らしてるよそ者ってのはクソはっしゃてめえ。
This looks like something, if you were a fan of the anime, you're going to love it. I'm sure it's fun too. This kind of looks like, reminds me of old like Dreamcast games or like Mario Party kind of shit. There you go. Yeah, I'm sure like there's people, there's an audience for that. Anyways, that comes out in 2 days. So get ready for that. Venture's Gauntlet challenges you to a VR obstacle course on Quest, Steam, and Pico. Let's just look at the trailer. Let's fuck all this shit.
Is this thing on? Welcome, contestant. I am Adam Venture. You have been selected by what the boffins are telling me is a very complex and accurate algorithm, making you a potential candidate to inherit my vast fortune. To prove yourself worthy, you must survive a series of deadly trials known as Venture's Gauntlet. I came up with that, by the way. Pretty cool.
Boom. Can we all just appreciate that sound effect? The sound just went out. The sound keeps on going out. This Go XLR is out of control. I was doing a cool special effect, and the sound, this Go XLR can eat a dick. If you don't know what Go XLR is, by the way, it was a really cool sound mixer slash thing that went out, like the company went out of business. And this is like something that all the streamers used, and it just went out of business. This is Go XLR. So there's like no more updates. They're just a out of business company. Their shit's not even loading up. Their logo's not even loading up right now. And lately, this motherfucker has just been eating shit lately. God, look how long it took it. Now it just loaded up. It just loaded up graphics. Literally 5 gig up, 5 gig down internet, and it took that long to load up this graphic. Yeah, that's how bankrupt they are, and their fucking shit's fucking up. If I try to play anything loud, it just turns off my Go XLR. Watch. I'll turn on my special effects and try to make that sound again, and you guys will hear the sound just abruptly mute itself. Watch. Boo. Wow. Okay. It didn't do it this time. Great. Fuck off. Go XLR. All right, you know what? This is the last news story I'm going to say because I fucking hate this Go XLR so much now. This is an update to a game that if you haven't played in VR, if you have a Questie, if you're a Questie or whatever, this is on almost everything. It's a fun game that just kills time. Smoke some green tea, lay back with your Quest on, and just wash some cars. Power Wash Simulator is a fun game. And they're constantly getting these new DLCs, like updates. And they have a Back to the Future one now where you could wash a DeLorean. That's what it looks like. And I'm sure it's got copyright music in it. Let's just go. Oh, it's the 3D Jaws thing. Holy shit. Back to the Future 3. Back to the Future 3. Wow. Yeah. I need to rewatch Back to the Future 3. Oh, look at that. The old clock tower. I mean, this is kind of fucking cool. It's available right now on the Quest. See, it just muted again. Come on, guys. That is badass. I fucking love that. I mean, if you like the movie, like washing everything, like especially if you have like ADHD or something like that. Like if you have any of that shit, that might be. Anyways, all the Power Wash Simulator add-ons are great. Highly recommend it. It's one of those cheap games that's satisfying. It's one of those things where you don't want to think about, like you just got bad news or you're stressing about bills and you just want to sit back and have a fucking drink, smoke some green tea, and just zone out. This is what you play while your girlfriend's getting railed by some guy in the other room and you just have to sit there. You fucking play Power Wash Simulator Back to the Future DLC. That's what you do. All right, guys. If you're new here, welcome to Virtual Redban. Virtual Redban is actually in 2 parts. You just watched a really sloppy first part You know, it's usually a lot more entertaining than that. I'm sorry, I'm a little gooberty graped. A little more drunk than normal because I went to a Mexican restaurant and had 2 margaritas. And yeah, so it's gonna be a fun one because part 2 is about to start in about 15 or 20 minutes. Yes, virtual Redban's in 2 parts. This is the first part. The second part, we go into virtual reality. I dress up as a woman, hang out with my friends. We all go to virtual reality worlds. It's a good show to put on in the background if you're trying to sleep on the couch. You know, I'll put on, if I'm laying on the couch, I try to find the longest video. I'm like, okay, I just need something that's kind of relaxing. I can turn down the volume a little bit and just put on the TV where I just take a good 1.5 hour nap. You know, it's one of those shows. Or if you got to clean, you just want something on in the background. It's a good part. I mean, it's just a bunch of guys getting drunk and stoned and talking about crazy shit. So it's good if you're not just sitting there like it's a podcast or something like that. Anyways, part 2 of Virtual Redban's going to start in about 20 minutes. It's only going to be on YouTube. I'm going to put the link up on my Twitter X and my Instagram in about 10 minutes. Show starts in about 20 minutes. Part 2 is in virtual reality. So grab a drink, take a piss, walk the dog, make a baby in the toilet, put a little hat on it and a little mustache and take a photo of it. You got 20 minutes. See you soon.
Yeah.